Hello everyone, welcome back to Rathbone Manor for another tool haul from the car boot sale. I went there this morning. It was quite busy. There was loads of vendors there. In fact, the whole place was filled up with vendors today. No gaps at all that I could see. Managed to pick up a few tools for you guys to look at. So let me bring the camera just here and we'll take a look. I was only able to get 6 tools today. I think I did all right. Some interesting stuff here. Let's start with this, shall we? So I've got these 3 tools from my favourite tool store, and they cost me a couple of quid, so that was okay then. Alrighty then. So what we have here is Centec quality tools for the craftsman. It says here 12-inch rasp and file. Rasp cut on one side and double cut file on the reverse side. We've got a dipped handle, as you can see. It's still in its original packaging, and we can see where it came from. Discount bargain centre, $1.99. You can see the rasp side of things. If you turn them over, there's actually a hole, and you can see the double cut on the other side. And it appears to have one safe edge, as you can see. There's the cutting edge. And there's a safe edge. So this is, well, NOS I would say. I don't know how old it is, don't know anything about the company, but that will certainly be going into my collection of files. So I need to clean the handle up a little bit. And I've picked up another one of these little, I quite like these now. I don't know if you've seen my how not to fit a carpet, but I use something very similar to help fit my carpet. This one, like the file, made in Japan. What does it say here? It says somewhere on here, made in Japan. Yeah, there we go. Japan, made in Japan. We've got quite a largish scraper on this side with some nice sharp corners on it, and a nail puller extractor just there. 200, so that's a 200mm, I guess, 200mm long. And then we have Bakuma. And a little animal there. I don't know what that is, whether it's a horse or what, but yeah, so not a bad little tool. Like I say, I quite like these little things. I got one the other year, in fact from the same stall. It's quite a nice one. Where is it? Ah, there it is, right in. So you can see it's the same 200mm length. This is the one I used to help fit the carpet. This has got a nail puller just here and just here. This one I think is the better quality of the two. It's got a completely flat, there's no nail puller in there, so it's a good scraper. So that's quite a nice one. I like that one too, actually. So yeah, I think this one will be the better quality of the two then. We're going to have to get rid of that tie wrap just there, aren't we? But yeah, what do you think? Okay, so next up, and also made in Japan, there we go. Japan, we have this Draper screwdriver here. I believe that's supposed to be a little Phillips. Yeah, it's a little Phillips. They're showing it's a Phillips number 2, Japan Draper. Don't think there are any other markings on it. It's a bit grubby, it's going to need a bit of a clean up. I don't think it's in too bad a condition, but this is quite interesting, this bit here, look. Quite like that little design in there. What have we got? Chrome vanadium, hardened. It seems to have had a little bit of hassle though, so that'll need a bit of a filing, I'm thinking. But yeah, so it's chipped it a little bit. Yes, it's not a bad little screwdriver from Draper, a Japanese Draper screwdriver. Thought I'd have that. Okay then guys, let's move along to today's star buys, and we have 3 of them today. It looks like the footprint wrenches are starting to come online again. Let's take a look at these first. Yet again, another pair of pliers, I know, but these are Elliott Lucas, Elect, Canuck, England, and what we have is a pair of PW 54-8s Ultra Tensile. There was an oldish couple selling all sorts of stuff really, and they had a little box of tools, and I spotted these and I thought, oh, because I could only see like that bit, and I thought maybe I've got these before. They might be Wilkinsons, but when I pulled them out, it turns out they're these Elliott Lucas. Quite a nice finish on them. You can see them here in this catalogue page. One is about the 70s, I think. Maybe this is a 70s catalogue. But yeah, so these just need a bit of a clean up. They've still got the most of the oxidised finished handles on them. They need a bit of a clean up. Got some very light rust on there. How good are these cutters, do you suppose? There's a bit of a gap going on in there. Let's give them a go, shall we? Okay then, I don't know what happened to my earth cable, I'm sure. But we'll have to have a look at this tri-rated cable here. This is multi-stranded stuff. Let's give them a go, see what they're like. They've got a bit of a gap down the bottom here, so I'm not expecting a lot down the bottom here. Oh wow, oh yeah, look at that. Actually, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So, that's not bad at all. I'm quite happy with that. What about this? This is 2.5mm twin and earth. This is a mains cable from over here in the UK. Get that in there. Chop a lump off of there. Oh yeah, that's alright then. Cool. That's what the rest of the jaw's like. Let's have a look. A bit grubby. Very grubby. Maybe even a bit rusty there, I'm not sure. Just probably a bit of filth in there, so we'll have to get the wire brush in there and clean those out. And they very nice pair of pliers. As I say, they do look a bit like some Wilkinson's pliers I've got. As you can see, this pair have a fairly largish head on them, so they're obviously aimed at the same, I guess, linesman, I guess, at the time, probably back in the 50s maybe. Well, no, we know because we've seen the catalogue from about the 70s for these. These have got the same head on, but look at this difference in the handles, look. So these are obviously designed for getting hold of the stuff and pulling it so they don't slip out of your hand. And they've all got the same largish head. This set is once belonged to the GPO, as you can see just there. I don't think these were GPO ones. They've not got any other markings apart from the factory markings. And I have no idea if these were GPO either, because they're so pitted. They might have what's left of GPO stamped on them somewhere, we don't know, but they are definitely Wilkinson's because they've got exactly the same, more or less, head as these ones have got. So I found these in the little crate they had there full of tools, and I asked how much, and they said all the tools are 50p. So I thought, oh, I'm definitely having these for 50p, because I've not got any of these ones, these 54 PW 54s, and these are 8" long as well, PW 54-8s. There's a little bit of play going on in the jaws, but it's not too bad. I quite like my Elliott Lucas pliers, and I say I've not got any of these, so straight into the collection with those. Okay then, so the footprint wrenches have started to come back online again. Let's have a look at these ones first. And what we have here is another press pin adjustable. You push the pin through like so to adjust them. You can see the slot just there, so you push the pin and you can adjust it. These are slightly bent, not too worried about that. They cost me 50p, and I thought when I picked them out of the guy's toolbox there, I thought they were unbranded, you know, like a copy, but there is very faint signs of made in England just there, and maybe what's left of the footprint mark just there, and I think there's made in England just here. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me get them on the wire brush, and we'll come back and have a look. Okay, so I've given them a bit of a wire brush. You can just about make out there's a footprint symbol just there. It would have had footprint made in England. You can just about make out made there, and they would have had a number just here, and they would have been marked very similar to this, like this here. You see, we've also got on the main part, we can just about make out the footprint symbol just there, footprint made in England just there, and again they would have looked just like this. From this is a much clearer markings, as you can see just here. These are footprint marked. I do actually have a set of Domino branded, as you can see, which is an earlier version, but still by the same company. Thomas R. Ellin, footprint Domino, same company, and I think he owned a few more companies as well. If I haven't already mentioned it, these cost me 50p. They are a little bit bent, as you can see there, so they will require, there we go, they will require a little straightening out, so I should hopefully be able to do that. And so we simply push the pin in and slide them about, so there's no pivot pin to lose. We've got a little bit of a pry bar screwdriver at this end. Okay, so let's have a look at the other footprint wrench. This was the first tool that I picked up this morning. It cost me £1.50, and as you can see they are a 1970s vintage as far as I can see. At least I think they're a 1970s vintage, and they're in very good condition too, and I like to find them like this because you've got the original pivot pin in there and it's in very good condition. They're not at all very dirty. Let's take them apart. Ah, wait a minute, there we go, there's the original pivot pin there, very good condition. The handle, it's got a single forged chunk in the middle there of the jaw. Large rivets. I'm pretty sure it's a 70s version. It's fairly clean. Look at what's going on here then. Let's have a look. I don't think it's had that much use because you can still see there's some burring where the holes were punched out. There's a little bit sticking up there, as you can see. So it's not had a whole lot of use. And of course it's the forging marks are still pristine in here. Just had a little bit of a grind off just there. Teeth are in nice condition. We don't have a screwdriver pry bar on the end of this one. Sheffield, England. And they are a very nice 6-inch or 150mm example. I don't think I've got a 6-inch version of these in my collection. I think I've got 7-inch and maybe a 9-inch like this same style. But yeah, nice little 6-inch one there. Very nice indeed. I like those a lot. So once again, a smallish tool haul from the car boot sale. So again, you know, there wasn't that many tools that I was interested in. There's quite a few tools there, but nothing much I was really interested in. As you know, I like my footprint wrenches, and they're starting to come online later on in the year here, nearly September. Don't know what happened there earlier in the year. I think I've only been able to pick up about maybe 4 footprint wrenches this year and a copy or 2. But yeah, maybe the next visit to the boot sale will be when they have the auto jumble as well, so that may be in a couple of weeks time I think. But please let me know which is your favourite tool of this lot here. Don't forget you can subscribe to the channel. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. You can share the video with your friends. I'm also on Instagram, so keep an eye on Instagram because some of this lot will be going up there at some point or another. And as I say, weather permitting, let's hope it's like this. I'll be going off to the auto jumble as well, car boot sale and auto jumble combined. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you in the near future then. See you later.